My last Elder Scrolls quiz was pretty successful. A lot of you said you wanted this to become a regular thing, so let's do exactly that. What's up guys, Acer Thorn here and welcome to another Elder Scrolls Lore Pop Quiz. Before we get started, I do these sorts of lore discussion videos on a regular basis, so if you'd like to see more of them, be sure to subscribe to stay notified. This quiz will be specific to the Dark Brotherhood, one of the most popular factions in the franchise. I'd like everyone to post in the comments what they want the next theme to be for the next Elder Scrolls Lore Pop Quiz. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. First, let's start off with an easy one. Who is the patron deity of the Dark Brotherhood? Is it A. Sithis, B. Mora, C. Boethia, or D. Molag Bal? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is A. And if you missed that one, I highly recommend you stop watching this video from this point onward just to save yourself further embarrassment, because that is the easiest one. So as we know, the founder of the Dark Brotherhood was a woman who is now known as the Night Mother, but she wasn't always an undead creature of the night. So that leads us to question 2. What was the Night Mother's race when she was still alive? Is it A. an Altmer, B. a Dunmer, C. a Bosmer, or D. a Nord? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is B. According to the lore book The Night Mother's Truth by Gaston Belafort, which is available in both Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Online, the Night Mother was once a mere mortal, a dark elf, aka Dunmer, who lived in a small village once located where the city of Breville stands now, in the imperial province of Cyrodiil. So, this woman became the Night Mother when Sithis, in corporeal form, actually slept with her and impregnated her. So that leads us to question number 3. How many children did Sithis beget the Night Mother? Is it A. 3, B. 4, C. 5, or D. 6? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is C. Again, turning to the Night Mother's Truth, it says, and so according to Dark Brotherhood legend, Sithis visited the Night Mother in her bedchamber and begat her 5 children. 2 years passed before the unthinkable happened. The Dark Elf woman followed through with the Dreadlord's ultimate plan. One night she murdered her children and sent their souls straight to the void, straight to their father. Of course, the Night Mother needed some kind of job before she became the Night Mother. I mean, you can't just not eat. So that leads us to question number 4. Who did the Night Mother work for before Sithis begot her 5 children? Is it A. the Thieves Guild, B. the Breville city government, C. a group of bandits, or D. the Morag Tong? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is D. Honestly, if you guessed that she was an officer of the Breville city government, then you haven't even been paying attention up until now, because an excerpt from a book I used in a previous question said that Breville wasn't even a city at the time the Night Mother was alive. However, if you guessed A, then I guess you can also claim that you got it right, because at least one in-lore source says that the Night Mother started out as a member of the Thieves Guild, although its credibility is suspect because this was supposedly an interview with the Night Mother, and she isn't supposed to speak directly to anyone except the listener. So as the Dark Brotherhood eventually morphed into a for-profit organization of assassins, people obviously needed a way to contact them. This method of contact became known as the Black Sacrament. So that leads us to question number 5. Which of the following is not used to perform the Black Sacrament? Is it A, a nightshade, B, a death bell, C, a human heart, or D, a skeleton? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is B. According to the lore book A Kiss, Sweet Mother, which is also available in both Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online, to perform the Black Sacrament, you begin by creating an effigy of the intended victim, which uses a heart and bones. You then rub a dagger in the petals of a nightshade plant. However, there is nothing in these instructions about using a death bell plant. So, as the Dark Brotherhood started performing assassinations, they eventually made the ultimate assassination when they assassinated Emperor Pelagius I. So that leads us to question number 6. Where was Emperor Pelagius I when he was assassinated by the Dark Brotherhood, and what was he doing? Was he A, sleeping in his private bedchambers, B, eating poisoned food in his dining room, C, speaking publicly in front of a large crowd, or D, praying at the Temple of the One? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is D. According to A Brief History of the Empire, which is available in Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, Tiber Septim's grandson Pelagius came to the throne. His reign was, however, very short. Alas, an unknown enemy of the Septim family hired that accursed organization of cutthroats, the Dark Brotherhood, to kill the Emperor Pelagius I as he knelt at prayer at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. Pelagius I's reign lasted less than 3 years. Of course, although the Dark Brotherhood is considered the go-to organization if you want someone murdered, they aren't responsible for every assassination in Tamriel's history. So that leads us to question number 7. Which of the following characters were assassinated, but not by the Dark Brotherhood? Is it A, Gogron Grobulmog, B, Versidue Shay, C, Gaston Toussaint, or D, Enodius Papias? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is B. Gogron Grobulmog was an orc assassin working for the Dark Brotherhood. However, he was eventually targeted for assassination by his own organization during a ritual known as the Purification. Gaston Toussaint was a pirate captain in Oblivion who the player character assassinates as part of the Oblivion quest A Watery Grave. Enodius Papias is an Imperial in Skyrim living just across the river from Anga's Mill, who is the target of the Dark Brotherhood side quest, Kill Enodius Papias. Meanwhile, Versidue Shay became Emperor after Riemann III died. He was assassinated in 2E324, but this happened before the Dark Brotherhood even existed, so it couldn't have been them. Of course, not everybody is just in it for killing for its own sake. Some people are in it for the money. So that leads us to question number 8. Which of the following is not a reward the player character receives for completing a Dark Brotherhood contract in any of the games? Is it A, a ring, B, a bow, C, a plate, or D, a spell? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is C. A ring is rewarded to you as you complete the aforementioned quest, A Watery Grave, as well as a bonus for the Skyrim quest, Recipe for Disaster, if you fulfill the optional quest objective of hiding the gourmet's body. The enchanted bow, Shadow Hunt, is given as a bonus in the Oblivion quest, The Lonely Wanderer, if you kill the target in a secluded area. You get a spell to summon the ghost of Lucien Lachance upon completion of the Skyrim quest, Bound Until Death. Meanwhile, while you receive a plate from Aventus Aretino for completing the Skyrim quest Innocence Lost, you aren't officially a member of the Dark Brotherhood at that point, and in fact are stealing the contract from them, so it doesn't count. Of course, even cutthroat murderers have rules and codes of conduct. So that leads us to question number 9. Which of the following is not a tenet of the Dark Brotherhood? Is it A. Never steal from a Dark Brother, B. Never disobey an order from a superior, C. Never betray the Brotherhood's secrets, or D. Never invoke the Wrath of Sithis? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is D. Invoking the Wrath of Sithis is actually the punishment that you suffer if you break any of the 5 tenets. The Wrath of Sithis is a ghost that attacks you in your sleep, forcing you to kill it or be killed. Now, if you are targeted for assassination by the Dark Brotherhood, there is one way you can have the hit called off, and that is to join them and become an assassin yourself. So that leads us to question number 10. Which of the following members of the Dark Brotherhood were initially targeted for assassination by them only to eventually be recruited by them? Was it A. Talandril, B. Vizara, C. Schemer, or D. Gabriella? Take 10. Time's up, and the correct answer is A. If you speak to Talandril in the Oblivion Cheydinhal Sanctuary, she will say, actually, Lucien did not try to recruit me, not at first. He tried to kill me. My father wanted me dead, and he hired the Dark Brotherhood to do it. I escaped from Lucien and paid my father back for his treachery. Lucien came to me again that night with an offer I just couldn't refuse. And that will do it for today's pop quiz. So what was your score? Did you get 10 out of 10? Let me know down in the comments. And what do you think should be the theme for the next pop quiz? If you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Also, check out some of my Let's Plays on this channel, and be sure to subscribe for more lore discussions of your favorite video games. In the meantime, however, I am Ace of Thorn, and I will see you guys later.